Hello, welcome to another episode of Drinking with Comics. My name is Sean.
I'm Mike.
And man, Mike just told me Jello Biafra had a heart attack, or a stroke. Either way, Jello, we're with you, man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drink beer and talk about comics. Mike, what are we drinking this week?
Hailstorm Irish Red.
Yes, March. It's March.
Southside Irish Red.
Southside Irish Red. I love that.
Yes.
I still, there you go. Love that. But I've had this in my closet for like, I don't know, quite some time now.
I'm curious. Hold on. We're going to do some ASMR.
We drank this on the show last year, I believe.
Did we? I know I've had it before.
And I'm a big fan of reds. There's not a lot out there. And Hailstorm makes a good one. They bring it out around St. Patty's.
I think they keep it all year round.
Oh.
At least at their brewery. I know I've had it at places, but maybe I've only had it around this time of year. I don't know. I know I've seen it around,
for sure, I'll be in early April. I'll be stocking up on more of this. I love this beer.
Nice.
We're gonna start with the comic book that gets exponentially better with every issue, which is out of this world because every issue is so fucking good. It's like, how could this possibly be better? And then it is. You know what comic I'm talking about, Mike? It's not Youngblood.
Is it?
I'll give you a hint. It's not Youngblood.
Is it? Oh, let me think here. Is it The Adventures of Slime Boy?
No, but I've heard that's good.
Okay. Yes. Is it Batman?
Batman #7 by Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez. Holy smokes. Right here on the front of this thing. Words that took me aback at first. The Joker is back, and it all starts here. And, yeah, you know, I think we talked about this. The constant need for Batman comics to have the Joker in them drives me fucking nuts. They strip mine the character.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, man. So here's what I think. I think editorials like, you need to bring in the Joker, and Fraction's like, okay, how do I do that and do it unlike anything anybody's expecting or seen before and isn't tired and, you know, and, I mean, I think he did it. What do you think?
I thought it wasn't bad. I think it was always going to be like this. Like, I think I said this before. You don't have some weird crown that cures crazy if you're not going to go with the most craziest person in the DCU.
So that you did say that, but here's, like, I did not expect him to be intubated in a float tank where,
Yeah.
you know, like, and there's so many things about this issue that like just won me over on the first read, and the second time through a little while ago I was like, God damn, it's so solid. Like, there's a couple things that don't make sense. Like, how does the guy Josiah at the beginning that comes out of the Joker's room and like calls and says like, oh hey, he wants to talk. So if the security on this room is, I mean, at one point Dr. Zeller says to Batman, if I even suspect for a moment you mean to physically interact with my patient, my thumb comes off the kill switch, the floor discharges, and room 10 turns into a total environmental vacuum. Your organs will burst, rapid hypoxia, hypoxemia, and brain death ensue.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, it seems a little bit ridiculous that would even be like a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but how? So, but this intern is just like, or not intern, but this guy that's like mopping the floor is just like goes in and talks to the Joker every night, like able to relay messages. I don't know about that. I don't care.
Well, they kind of became friends, wasn't it? Like,
yeah, they did. Yeah, that's the whole point. Is he won him over? He tells him, you know, I fucked him up. He's not a cop anymore. I ruined his life. He came in here probably to kill me, but when he came in,
Yeah.
that changed.
I don't like how charming is the Joker, even in a tank with the wins girls over, guys. This dude has some charm.
Well, and like Zeller, having just reread Dark Knight Returns, Zeller reminds me a lot of the psychiatrist in that, where it's just like she's like so staunchly in the Joker's corner that she's ready to like, I'll kill you, Batman. You know what I mean? Like, it's the fucking Joker.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit like.
Oh, he won over Harley Quinn is where I was getting at. So I mean, he's charming. Go on.
Yeah, but Harley Quinn is nuts, right? I mean, not that we don't know that Zeller's nuts, or I don't know. Is Harley Quinn? I don't know enough about Harley Quinn to know.
Harley Quinn was his psychiatrist, and he talked her into going crazy.
Oh.
Even though she was kind of crazy a little bit at the beginning, like that, but he kind of groomed her into becoming Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I knew that.
This guy to be his friend. Yeah.
I think the only time I've ever seen a Harley Quinn origin is that Sean Patrick Murphy White Knight, the first of his series, and I think that is in there, but I didn't remember it.
Yeah.
I love Batman standing there, just hands on his hips disapprovingly with no shoes or socks on.
Yeah. There's something amusing watching Batman with no shoes on.
Like, when she told him to take his shoes off, I was like, no way. And then he did.
Yeah, he didn't argue.
I don't know. I really enjoyed this. It just was not what I would have thought. And it seems like they're setting it up where he could actually not be playing an angle.
I think he might be, but not in a way that we're aware of.
I mean, the freshest take on the Joker. And it's, again, I quoted this last time we talked about Batman. I love the Grant Morrison Batman and Robin, where it's, Damian as Robin and Dick Grayson as Batman, where there was that whole storyline where the Joker showed up, but he was like dressed as like a different character. And then eventually you find out it was a Joker, but he was legitimately there to help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think if they went the route of like, he's not playing an angle, this is like actually legit, that could be fucking amazing. Is anything else we've seen before?
Yeah, it's definitely a twist. I don't know, like, I guess, like, because I'm such, like, a Batman fan boy, I guess you can say, that, like, it's like I've seen Joker do everything, so it's not that shocking to me that, like, oh, he's just going to turn on him in the end. Like...
That's what I'm hoping does not happen.
I'm sure it probably will. They're not going to be friends.
That would be really, really unique. You know what I mean? Like, and it would get the editorials like,
they've done it before.
Well, I mean, in that Batman and Robin, kind of like I don't remember the whole circumstances, but he was legitimately there to help them. Like, he was not an antithesis. So,
and then I think, like, there's been a couple where they've teamed up. I can't remember. Deadly Duel, which I have not read yet, was a series that came out a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Where Joker and Batman had to team up to fight somebody, and that was the whole premise of that book. So I don't know. I'm not knocking it. Like, I really did enjoy this book. I know I'm kind of, but like, I guess I'm just a little like, oh, I've read Joker do everything already.
So,
but
I'm really
I haven't read Joker in the Tube.
Yeah.
And so there's that. Yeah.
The last page took me a minute to really grasp the severity, because at this point I just assume how could you not know? You know what I mean? Like, how could I, Mr. J, how could you not know? But I guess
Yeah.
this would be the first time in regular
No,
continuity.
no, this has happened several times already. That's the other things, like him going, Bruce, it's coming after you, was shocking at first, but then like I realized like no, he's shown up at Wayne Manor,
Yeah, but
knocking
is
on the
this the kind of thing that
door.
they've
He's shown
retconned
up
that to
on.
death?
I'm sure they have. So I mean, like when Robin died, they were kind of looking at it like Bruce Wayne shows up at the emissary, and they're kind of looking at each other like, "Ooh, we do this battle again." He knows, I know, but I don't think he. To me, I've always looked like Joker knows, but he doesn't care because he's not going after Bruce Wayne. He's always going after Batman. So maybe for him to say like they're coming for you, Bruce, is more him like showing concern to like Batman in general. Like, oh, I don't care if they're going after Batman. I don't want them to get you because you're mine. We have this
Okay.
thing together. So to me, that kind of read like maybe that's what's going on. But that is me looking into it too much, I think. So.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. So maybe I'm the perfect person for this series where I have not read
Yeah.
Batman in a long time. And this is maybe like, continuity is a funny thing because, like, I feel like it's sacred, but I also like, I mean, I just see this and I'm like, I'm assuming at some point that they zeroed this out and retcon that kind of thing. So we're starting fresh, but
Yeah.
it's still, or like I said, do we even know where the Joker was in this continuity before? I mean, you
Technically,
pointed
they
out boss
were.
battle, but like in
Or yeah.
Batman continuity.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't read the Zdarsky stuff, so I have no idea
Okay.
where he left off in that. Um, but yeah, I think if I kind of like leave it at its own little thing, I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't care about the continuity
Yeah.
with Batman because
Yeah.
there's just too much.
Exactly. He's been around we're getting close to 100 years now. I mean, that's a lot of continuity for a guy in his 40s
Yeah.
or 30s or 20s or wherever they say it is. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I loved it. And it was, again, I was dreading. So when I saw Joker is back, I was like, oh, fuck you. But man, I
Well, at
really
least they didn't
enjoyed
leave
it.
us hanging, too. Like, the last issue, we saw him in a test tube. I
Yeah,
kind
and
of
we were
thought
like,
that
was
was
that
going to
the
be
Joker?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, or will we get resolved the next issue or not? Will we have to wait 3 or 4? Nope, right into it.
Yeah, I
that.
appreciate that. Yeah,
No little
likewise.
sidetrack, backstory, whatever bullcrap.
Yeah.
We're just, we're into the test tube phase.
This is it's very good. It's very interesting. And I'm very happy that you talked me into reading this series because this is like on track to be one of my favorite. I mean, issue 5 is still probably, I think, both of our favorite issues so far of the year. Like that's shortlisted for
Yeah.
possibly being the best comic of the year still. But this series is definitely going to be, when we do our year end, it'll take a miracle for something to knock this out. And that says a lot for a Batman book, so.
Yeah. I look forward to that, like, 6 months or 8 months from now, when we all sit there and go like, well, we didn't think anything would knock it out, but then Dork came out. We were like, fuck yeah.
No. So moving along from Batman number 7, speaking of Dork, I bought all the issues. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a shit about Dork. However, I did happen on something that I know you sold out of because we had the whole prospector thing. Not prospector. What do you call it? Speculator.
Speculator.
Speculating, driving up the prices and you're masturbating.
You ass, you motherfucker, you couldn't rule the market.
You you didn't have it, and I like messaged while we were recording last week. I cut it out, but I messaged my comic shop, hey, do you have Death Fight Forever #1? And it was in my box when I went in on Wednesday, so I grabbed it.
Nice.
And okay, so here was the thing that caught my eye about this.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the art for the first 2 issues is Alexis Zirit. And he did like Space Riders and I forget what, there was something else and I couldn't remember what it is, but super unique artist. And I love his style. And then it's kind of 80s-ish in a way. And this is perfect because this is totally like a batshit fucking crazy Street Fighter, but not I don't even know how to explain this book. It is fucking crazy. I mean, dude, it is. It like starts with these 2 people like standing in space, and they're just crazy looking. And it's like, how do these 2 merest mortals master the Phantom Realm? And then it cuts back to like a jungle battle at what looks like an Aztec temple, and there is a Tiger Man in a beret,
Tiger Man,
and like 80s skater pants, commanding a force of armed insurrectionists trying to get into this temple. And they bring in these 2 brothers on a helicopter, and it's like straight out of like a Double Dragon kind of thing. And then there's a guy with a cobra head inside the temple, snorting coke, and like commanding the troops on the ground. And he basically has helicopters come and pick up the temple and move it away. I mean, this book is fucking nuts, and I am here for it. Like, I'm so here for it. So I can only tell you, if you get a chance to pick this up, you'll be doing yourself a favor because it's fucking crazy, man. And Zirit's art's amazing. So
I'll have to look into that when it comes back in, or I'm sure it's a second print. Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a second print. Next. Sorry, puberty. Thundarr.
What, sir? Yes.
Here's your tacos.
Hey, I hear there's a barbarian named Thundarr down the street.
What did you think of Thundarr the Barbarian #2?
I enjoyed it. So I started rewatching the cartoon. And I'm almost done with it.
Okay.
So I'm liking that, like, all these characters are showing up, like all the wizards and stuff like that. I know who they are now.
Okay.
Not just Gemini, the very Thanos-y looking dude.
Right.
Or Darkseid-y looking dude. But, like, all the other ones, like this time dial, like, I saw that episode and I was like, oh, okay, I know what a time dial is now.
Okay.
Or the moon dial. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm kind of curious to see where this, well, I know where it's going to go. It's kind of like an origin / them going back in time now.
Yeah.
To see how the Earth gets created by its, what was it, 2,000 years ago in 1995, a runaway planet, you know.
Yeah, right. We actually see that. We see the cause of it now, right? So it's like the snake eating its own tail.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what's going on there. Like, is it going to be like inedible? Like, even though they went back in time to try to stop it, they're the ones that caused it, even though they knew it was happening. It's a little confusing, but I'm curious to see where it pans out.
I am too. And time travel is like, I do like time travel, but it's overdone and it can often be an excuse for crappy writing. But Jason Aaron's a good writer, so I don't foresee that happening.
And I kind of was all like, oh, they're going to go back in time. And then I watched the episode where they go back in time.
Okay.
Where that dial shows up. So they actually go back to 1985 and try to stop one of the guys. No, I think they had to get a fuse. So they go back in time to grab a fuse for a supercomputer that will protect everybody from this like, village. Yeah. And then it just went back in time, broke into the factory, took the supercomputer fuse, and went back to the future. through a portal.
So
it's
I'm
not
gonna have to.
unheard of.
I'm gonna have to jump back on that cartoon because I watched a couple of episodes and then I just kind of faltered after we did our review of the first episode or the first issue.
Yeah, I'm
I
and I know something that was kind of neat is like because when I originally watched as a kid, I don't think I ever saw season two. So like season two is like wow, okay, I'm watching new episodes or like not I never
okay,
saw these ones before.
okay.
Um, yeah, it's kind of fun. Um, there's like one episode where it's like they I don't know if you can remember this one. They like find like a King Kong robot and they're trying to build the King Kong robot.
No.
So that particular episode I saw so many times as a kid that I remember when it coming on in my brain going like, oh God, not this episode again. And then sure enough when it comes on, I'm like, oh shit, not this episode again. Even though I haven't seen it in like 30 years.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah, I laughed about that.
Remember that? Like I remember watching like G.I. Joe after school, and it would be like I'm trying to think of an example. There was like an episode that I disliked because I saw it so much, and it was like, oh, it just was like, again, are you fucking kidding me? How about like let's get the Viper or the crazy episode with the fucking Satan worshiping at Destro's ancestral castle, but no, instead it was always
Yeah.
whatever it was. I forget which one, but there was one that like, it's like, oh, again.
I've had that too,
Syndication.
because you didn't know what it was. They didn't tell you in TV Guide back then.
No.
TV Guide Kids was a magazine that came out monthly or weekly. And you find out all your things. That's one to grow on, kids. Or you didn't know till you watched the episode. You'd always have to watch the like 5 minutes of the episode to click in. Like
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
shit, I did see this one. Yeah. And then you quickly turn to something else because you were bored.
Yeah. Ah, man. It's so weird to think of the way things were and like
Yeah.
everything's just on demand now or like mapped out. And it's better. I mean, I'm in no way am I, casting
No,
aspersions on it. It's like it's
but
definitely better, but it was
it is funny how you would like yeah, like how you just have to like tune on a TV, be at a certain time in a certain place, and see how it was compared to
yeah.
now where it's like, oh, I'll watch this when I have time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Totally
It's
different.
a wonderful
Yeah,
age you live in, kids.
I'll definitely have to watch some more Thundarr. I dug this second issue. I mean,
Hmm.
it's nothing insane, but I'm digging it, and I'm on. As we said before, I'm in for the long haul with Aaron's run, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's fun. Like the art thing that the show brings out is like Thundarr is very vocally shouting when he goes into battle, like "Have at thee, demon dogs!" Reading it now again, one issue later after consuming a bunch of this stuff, reading I hear the music because like I hear the sound like dun 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 dun, and then
Right,
there's like when he speaks, all I hear is his bodacious. I can't say it, but
bodacious.
his yes, his bodacious speaking. But this his the gravitas he puts into just saying "Have at thee" or
Yeah,
hold on when he breaks into the because wizards,
yes,
your doom has come. Its name is Thundarr. Like I can just hear that voice actor in my head giving it the gravitas that saying deserves. So yeah, I'm thoroughly. This has opened up a can of worms that I didn't really forgot I had
that's
in my
cool, man.
brain.
That
Yeah,
one
I'm
of the
really
reasons why
enjoying
we
this
do
one. Yeah, yeah.
it. Um, Yeah, that's Thundarr number 2.
Thundarr.
That's wow. That's really all we got this week. So
Yeah.
that's Drinking with Comics. I'm Sean.
Mike.
Hi, I'm Sean. Join me and my friends every week for the Horror Vision, where we talk about horror movies.